So you're thinking about buying your first home and you're not sure where to start? Trust me when I tell you that you're not alone. Before we talk about the actual mortgage part of the home buying process, let's talk about whether or not you're ready to start shopping. I'm going to assume that if you're thinking about purchasing a home, you've already checked your credit and you know that it's at least 600, so you're good to go with as little as 5% down. Speaking of down payment, you're going to need one. Have you saved it yourself, or are you getting a gift from an immediate family member? Either way, we're going to need to prove that you have it. If you're using your savings, I will need 3 months of history to show that you've had the money for at least that long. This goes for all savings, RRSPs included. Speaking of, are you planning to use RRSPs? If you are, awesome. You get to use up to $35,000 per person. There are some exceptions to this rule, and we can talk about them if you fit in this boat. If mom and dad are giving you the money, yay you! We will need a gift letter and proof that the funds have been deposited into your bank account. Now that we've got the money part out of the way, let's talk about your job. You've got one, right? Awesome. If you're a salaried employee, we need a job letter and a recent pay stub to confirm your income. If you're an hourly employee who has guaranteed hours, the same rules apply, only the letter must state the number of hours you work per pay period. The pay stub will match the letter, we're good to go. If you're an hourly employee and you do not have guaranteed hours, that's okay. Then we need a letter and a recent pay stub and your 2 most recent T4s. The lender will work with the average to make your deal work. Okay, so we've talked about credit score, down payment, employment information. Now what? That's simple. With the information we just went through, I will be able to get you pre-approved with the lender so that you can start shopping. It's worth noting here that a pre-approval tells us that you're good to buy. It doesn't guarantee that the property you're considering is good to go. I always recommend a condition of finance when you find your dream home, just to be safe. Now that you're armed with a pre-approval, we need to get you a realtor. Your realtor will be your best friend, after me, of course. Take some time to make some lists before you start shopping. This will help you stay on track. I recommend 3. 1 list of must-haves, 1 would be nice to have, and the last one absolutely must not have. Having these lists will make it easy as you're navigating the homes. Trust me when I tell you that looking at houses is going to be both fun and overwhelming. Breathe. This house will be your first home. It won't be your forever home. Now that you found the perfect realtor who has found the perfect home, now what? The realtor will write an offer to purchase, the seller will accept the offer, and you're on your way. Once you've had the offer accepted, your realtor will send me the agreement and I will send your file back to the lender to have your pre-approval turned into an approval. This process usually takes a day or 3. Once the lender has approved your mortgage, hooray! We will then get together to go over all of the documents. At this point, we will need to get you situated with a real estate lawyer who will work with me and the lender to get you the funds and the keys to your new home on closing day. Once all of the documents have been signed and approved by the lender, you get to start packing. Typically, you will meet with your lawyer a few days before closing to go over and sign all of the legal documents with the lender. It is at that time that you will have to bring the balance of your down payment and closing costs to your lawyer. On the day of closing, the lender will forward the funds to your lawyer, and like magic, your lawyer will make arrangements for you to get the keys to your new home at the end of the day. Congrats on your first home.